He said it's all fake. And guess what just happened? Well,
X accidentally, or I guess according to them, was testing the new feature that showed where accounts were located. And it turns out a exceedingly large percentage of the big, both Democrat and MAGA accounts were all from India and Pakistan. Now, I've said this for years, and
we were before that.
and I strongly suspect Elon will not turn it back on because it's probably worse than he ever could have imagined. But let's take a look at this story because it is absolutely vindicating. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. By the way, still time. I'll keep it real quick. Coffeebrandcoffee.com, link in the description. Bring some coffee to Thanksgiving, or if you're having people over, I've got 4 great suggestions, and all of them ship free next day. Our strawberry liner, which I think brandcoffee on coffeebrandcoffee.com. And what's evil about it, what I love about it, is that we can get a bunch of people to really try the coffee, which would be incredible, to like about the account and see in general what region.
Okay, so he's having a hard time explaining this because he has a hard time explaining everything. Effectively, what happened is for a while now, X has floated the idea of sharing the location of accounts of their creation and making that something that everybody can see. So we will be able to know for sure where these people are. And there have been people against it. There are a lot of Indian people against it. And I wonder why that is. I wonder why. But that aside, a lot of folks out there, particularly Indian people, who are against sharing a lot of non-white people are against sharing the location of the accounts and where they were created. And nonetheless, it was turned on for several hours just the other day, and it revealed that a shit ton, an absolute shit ton of the biggest accounts on X, and this is going to hold true across every single platform. And as I said, if you did not watch the 2 gatherings that we had, that have Lauren Southern on the thumbnail, watch both of those. It's a world of eye-opening material. It's time to stop pretending that you're going to get anything at all on the internet that is anything other than fake, anything other than fraudulent garbage. Here's the litmus test. If you can't take what you've learned on the internet and take it to the real world and have it do something effective and productive for you, then it is useless and you shouldn't be imbibing it. If you're going onto the internet and you understand, oh, everything here is pure fiction, everything here is serving the interests of the content creators of these accounts, as well as shady characters behind those content creators that can threaten, that can reward, and it can be several different groups of shady characters. If you go into it saying, okay, I understand that, I'm just here for the entertainment value, I'm not going to repeat anything I hear here, I'm not going to believe anything that I learn here, because it's all garbage now. It's nothing but spoiled garbage now. If you have that mindset, okay. But if you're looking for some truth and value, then you have to evaluate by whether or not the material that you glean from the internet is of value to you in your life. Can you take it into your world and implement the strategies and ideas and et cetera, and have them produce something positive? Have there be a net positive for you, your family, friends, our people, when you're talking about white well-being? Is that there? If it's not, then it's just serving the interests of the content creator. And you might say to yourself, well, I'm not donating to these people. I'm not writing checks to them. I'm not sending over donations in any form. Doesn't matter. Your ass in the seat is money in their pockets. Your eyeballs aggrandizing them is money and more views, more aggrandizement, more sex partners, etc., for these content creators. You are the tool. You are the bitch. You are the loser. You're the pay cuck, whether you like it or not. And that's what's happening all over. Just 12 hours or whatever, they turn this on. And suddenly you discover that all of these MAGA influencers, all of these, and even on the anti-white left versus the anti-white right, you're seeing big accounts that are located in other places of the world, people who are serving their own self-interest, not the people of the United States, certainly not the white race. It's just battling back and forth with salacious material, evocative material, provocative material to try to get more eyeballs on themselves. So engendering rumors and the rumor of rumors and etc. and speculation galore, just to get people to show up to hear what's the next crazy thing, what's the next conspiracy. Folks, this has reached toxic, poisonous stew levels on the internet. And it won't be long. It won't be long until this vestigial, for some creators, this vestigial like, oh, I'm here because I care about America, or I'm here because I care about Canada, or I'm here because I care about your nutrition, or I'm here because I care about you being physically fit and working out, or I'm here because I care about you understanding how to interview properly, or I'm here because all of that vestigial reasons for doing the things they're doing, that'll disappear in the pursuit of the most outrageous shit possible. So you've had these content creators in India, in Southeast Asia, in Africa, etc., in the Middle East, battling online, carrying white cuck losers around and white schmuck losers around by the nads, grabbing them by the nads and leading them in not only feckless but destructive behaviors and thoughts and alliances and battles and etc., all for the enrichment of the content creators back in these foreign countries. Open your fucking eyes, white race. We're running out of time. Stop listening to this shit online. Every time I turn around, I can't get not even a 1%. I can't get 0.5% of my tweets to get to the people who follow me on X because of the deboosting anti-white bastards that run that operation. But these Indians and these Southeast Asians can get online as MAGA and have 500,000 of your dumb asses following them.
They were located. And a lot of people were upset about privacy. I understand that, but it's not like it's giving you, a latitude and longitude or an address or even a state or, a very specific, it's just a country level. And it will also let you know if they registered the account and are using a VPN. Now, am I against VPNs? Absolutely not. But if I suspect you're a foreign bot agent, profiting off American political divide, and you're using a VPN, I'm just going to assume that you're a foreigner. That's just how I think that's fair. And I think that we've seen major accounts get exposed last night. This huge account, Alex Cole, which is AC News Critics, turns out based in, joined in the Bahamas, an account based in Canada, but has a lot to say about American politics. Turns out this account was bought by like Act Blue or some company like that, and was never actually used by, Alex Cole, I guess, sold this account a long time ago, I guess the story is. But the meltdown has been amazing. And by the way, he said that he voted. Waited 5 hours in line to vote for Biden today. Holy ish. Stay in line, people. Every vote counts. In Georgia. Wait a minute. But you're Canadian and you created the account in the Bahamas. Now, there are some accounts that, they did roll it out, for example, and, they need to increase accuracy, so it isn't 100% sure. But even Sarah Stock, I don't have anything against Sarah Stock, but she is primarily an American political commentator who is Canadian. And she has said that everybody knew this. She advocates for America. Okay, maybe. I don't have anything against her, but it's just the sheer number on both sides. How about this account? Mega Scope. X has just shut down access to the feed.
Look, if you are somewhere out like Sarah Stock, talk about the white race. Don't act like you're some kind of American MAGA influencer. Shut up.
After millions of foreign MAGA Israel bot farms got exposed. Here we have Mega Scope verified American flag. Oops, Nigerian. Oops, Israel, India, Pakistan. America first. Where are you from? It's a white lady. America first. Oops, Bangladesh.
Folks, it's thousands. It is thousands and thousands, not of the smallest, not of the least, but the biggest accounts that are out there. Here we have X new location feature exposes apparent fraudster accounts posing as Americans and Gaza journalists. This an article sent over by Tree Godfather from Fox News. I can put that up on the screen. A new feature on Elon Musk's X is exposing the truth behind social media accounts across the political spectrum with account owners apparently misleading their file. What? Really? White race. I mean, seriously, I'm talking just to my gullible ass brothers and talk about a bunch of floppy white tits. You are the most gullible bunch of losers on the planet. What in the fuck is wrong with you? Talk about selective pressure. Look it up because your dumb white ass doesn't understand it. We've been sending our best off to war, and they've been dying at war in war. We've been allowing frivolous ass white women to determine which men are going to reproduce. And this is all a selective pressure on the outcome of our race. And what have we produced? A bunch of soft ass, gullible, not only soft muscled and soft dicked, but soft headed losers. Open your eyes. Well, my God, they're all from India and Southeast Asia and Africa and the Middle East and South America. I mean, it's like, how often do we got to find in these schmuck circles the Aryan cloud hopper is actually a proud Panamanian who's dark brown as shit and doesn't have any white blood in them whatsoever? For God's sake. Yeah, but follow another one of these dumbass, big-time MAGA supporter here, 700,000. No wonder they don't retweet yours truly. No wonder they're not interested in white well-being. No wonder if they're going to be interested in anything, it's going to be anti-Jew. Because if you're an Indian and you say anti-Jew things, especially if you endorse Lil Nicky and the rest of the boy gropers, well, your account's going to get boosted and you'll get a bunch of eyeballs for the outrage porn that you're spreading. No wonder they don't. So, and then the worst part about this is that they then look on like I Am Yes, our good friend talks about this. The people then look on with the bandwagon effect and think, well, there's something real here. Of course, that's the white race's stupidity for you. No, none of this could be faked on the internet. Well, the Jason guy, oh, look at the size of his audience. He doesn't have anything of value to say. Look at the size of his audience. Kill your speed. Kill it. Kill it now. We need your ass out of the gene pool. You're a consequence of that selective pressure that has made us gullible and stupid. Exposing the truth behind the social media accounts across the political spectrum. The new feature allows X users to inspect where a given account is based. Now, of course, it was immediately turned off. I wonder why that was. I wonder if it has anything to do with all of the H-1Bs that Elon Musk has brought into the country to operate X. Do you remember when X had at least somewhat of a white population, or when it was Twitter, it had white anti-whites that worked there. A lot of them were female of both sexes, by the way. At least it had white people. The new we used to laugh about the picture of Twitter, and it was this group looked like the Star Wars Cantina. Now it looks like the Ganges. Now it looks like they're wading through shit in the Ganges. Wow, big improvement for the white race. New feature allows X users to inspect where a given account is based, usually being a country or region. Many popular accounts posing as American patriot. And you know who else is really nervous about this? The schmucks. All of the anti-Jew dirtbags out there who pretend to care about the white race, and they don't actually at all. I'll debate any one of them and demonstrate in 3 moves. I will checkmate your ass. In 3 moves, you'll be checkmated. They really don't want any sort of identification of who you are or where your location is, because they and their attitudes need to remain anonymous. They know what will happen to them if their opinions are known publicly. So they get real nervous. No, let's not have anything like this. And besides, I think we'll probably find out that a lot of these anti-Jew accounts are in Central South America, Israel proper, Israel general. New feature, many popular accounts posing as American patriots or constitutionalists have been exposed as being run from foreign countries since the update rolled out on Friday. One account with the handle 1776 General boasted over 140,000 followers. I could be on X for the next 140,000 years and won't have that many followers. And has a user biography describing the owner as a constitutionalist patriot and ethnic American. We see what that value is. Tuned into and ethnic Americans. Come and check us out, us ethnic Americans. What we're talking about over here. Went over there, didn't hear a single fucking word about ethnic American. It was all anti-Jew. Oh, just come on over. We're the ethnic. You think at least they would put a little bit of effort into talking about ethnic America, maybe like the first 20 minutes. And then you would get into your bait and switch. Oh, it's actually anti-Jew over here. No, it was just straight to the anti-Jew. Ethnic American, my ass. Here's your ethnic American. The biography claims the account is based in the U.S., but X's new feature reveals it's actually based in Turkey. I work in international business. I'm currently working in Turkey. The owner of the account posted after it was revealed. Yeah. Pull the other one. This has been the case for so fucking long. This has been the case for so long. And it's only the gullibility and stupidity. And so many of these dirtbags are the ones who show up to attack white well-being activists when we get into a space. When we go into a space and we start talking about the well-being of the white race, and we start talking about the tools that work, and people start sharing their testimonials of the magnificent, the leviathanic victories that they have, instantly accounts like this show up and they're like, hey, you're a Jew. Hey, you're a Fed. Hey, you're a etc. Every single time. Wonder who they're actually working for. Wonder who's actually paying them. Another account, American Voices, had over 200,000 followers before the update rolled out. The new feature exposed that it was being run from South Asia, and the owners simply deleted the account. Over 200,000 followers. Folks, if you believe anything else on the internet, you are a fucking retard. Medically, I'm using the term medically. You are obviously retarded, and we don't want you, because we need people who are advanced. We need better than the average. We don't need slower than the average. We don't need somebody who is an absolute horse's ass. We need people who are better. We need the elites of the white race, not the effete elite who sit around with their pinky in the air and they're like, oh, what did Thomas Paine write about it? I am now going to give a 2-hour lecture on the writings of Thomas Paine. Shut up. We don't want to hear it. It's useless shit. You're just who is hiding in your mother's basement, feigning that you're intelligent by stuffing book after book into your limp-dicked head. Where are the men? My God. When you read content on X, you should be able to verify its authenticity. I say, reveal it all. Reveal it all. That's what I say. Let's run off the schmucks. Let's run them off. Say the town everybody lives in. Say the town on all social media platforms. Give the town that everybody lives in. Because I don't have a problem sharing that I'm white well-being. I don't have a problem putting my face out there. I don't have a problem, and white well-being activists won't mind revealing the town they live in. But for the schmucks and for all of these other counterfeit $3 bill scumbags, for all of the rest of them, that's going to be a little bit too close for comfort. remember, you got to hide your power level, especially when you're a big-tittied MAGA content creator and you're actually a guy living on the shores of the Ganges, enjoying all of the simping from the losers in America. Follow. She's got it right. Yeah, she does. All right, let's move on from these losers.